So here we have Sonic, the one that lived the fast lane and died by blue balls. At least what I assume. So yeah, we're gonna continue with the game. I don't know how much there's left. We did, we did salooning here a little bit. Yeehaw! Pow, pow, pow. People died. Oh, I need to plug out the controller because mouse was going haywire. Howdy, partner. How are you doing?
Breathtaking views. This train passed by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running tracks more than they're riding in the carts.
Don't do that, kids. That's dating.
I'll never understand this friend group.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally every friend group. I will never understand them because, you know, they're people and I don't understand people, so.
Ready to mosey down the next car?
You got it, partner. No way, dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. Oh my, dang nabbits. Hang in there. Do, 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 do. Looking lovely. Man, I would love an own library. But yeah, you can dream about that.
All this stuff getting heavy. I'll dump whatever I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulous helpful.
Already, before you go, SB and I wanted to give you a present. Oh yeah.
My presents. You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Victor, it seems that we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. I should know everyone allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
Wait, really? They are? I didn't know that. That's news to me. I never get to be sassy. Everyone is just sassy to me. Then again, to be honest, most of the time I forget my own birthday, you know. After like 20, you kind of like, oh no, time, it moved on.
This tip is just too easy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I will be the one to avenge you, and quick.
I mean, yeah, I guess fast would be the game.
But are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you told the birthday girl.
I mean, yeah, she got the super key.
The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, the birthday privilege. Brr.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Boing!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Not at your two-tone.
What are you doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I am a mess.
Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm... It is good and I was hungry.
Starved. I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit sus, but then again, you know, we're making a killing here.
I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
If you know what I mean.
Now bend over and prepare for the raw meat. Oh yeah. And I'm SBO the Poet.
Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspective with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Oompa loompa doompa?
Sure, Teardrop in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 e e e a goo gug.
Yeah, you can lag.
What was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least it's rhyming, I suppose. Dinger and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Eamon had everyone leaving the dining car?
Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to him, actually.
Let's see, we are here, we have people there, and there is a murder victim. Well, supposed to be.
When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espia to stay.
I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Where was Rogue? What happened to see her lipstick stain in a cup in the saloon car?
Rogue came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went off to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left to the casino car before the shadow come through and locked the door.
Wonder what she found. She obviously been hunted on something.
After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Sounds a bit rich. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why Shadow be locking doors?
I mean, he's a locksmith, and I guess that is his job. But how does this work? If he's in a library, then he can't be in the music room, right? Because, you know, there's only one way.
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us about the Super Monkey Ball. I got engrossed by rolling monk action. I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car.
Oh, so he's just walking back on. Okay.
I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lunch car where he meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
And when the train split up, we were worried about the bookshelf falling on us, but we got through it all right.
We sat trapped there until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
And with all these locked doors, that Vector and Esper couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any question.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered.
Thanks, guys. There's Albie seem solid enough, but we're looking for evidence that proves what they were saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine.
Yeah, I mean, if Espia was here or not, we don't know. We only has his word on it, and possibly Rogue, but Rogue is not here. And can we ever trust Rogue? I think not. Just saying.
Let's get to the bottom of these tales.
Absolutely. Okay, so this was the brochure, books, trash can, fisting arm. Got this. Chaos Coca-Cola, check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Girl. Oh my.
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. A large text blade hanging in there. Wow, I really need to see this. This little chow hanging there, refusing his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often most rewarding.
Or maybe it can't use its wing.
That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principle and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right?
Yeah. It is more or less like, yeah, you know, your life is tough right now, but just hang in there. It gets better at some point. Hopefully, at least. That's what we're hoping for.
Oh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement park, caverns, Hoda's restaurant.
I like this amusement park, Hoda's restaurant, and then it's a caves?
I guess this is a perfect place to bury the bodies.
Dinger, look at this. There are couples maps here. There seems to be a map of the library car. The book's categories by genre are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map added to inventory.
Should we take this brochure about the cave too? Looks like there's stalactites.
Stalactites. Or stalactites. You know, because they're bound. Oh, well, maybe not.
Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shared my fondness for caves.
What? I mean, I know there is like cave spelunkers and cave divers, stuff like that. But this character really haven't given me the vibes of that. They're giving me more like, you know, I prefer anything that doesn't murder me. Which, to be fair, most probably prefer, but you know.
So many books on the ground, I wish we had time to pick them all up. I still have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books.
Same. I like books. I wish I had more bookshelves though.
The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. These kids feel empathy for everything.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be empathy, but more like, it's such a waste, you know?
It's a waste. Poor books. It's a waste. Something always hiding in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say this, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Ding, are you sad there was nothing in this trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there will be something in the next trash bin we find. You really think so?
Yeah, we're just gonna stay optimists. Dude, it's gonna be something, I know it, and it's gonna be important.
Okay, this trash bin hides a secret, I'm sure of it. Ding, you're pretty unconventionally, but I like it. Was this supposed to be a comment?
Either that or a very severe burn. Maybe both.
A globe of a marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some other countries.
Some other countries? Yeah, I would love to travel around. I've never actually been outside Sweden. I've barely been outside the little region I'm living in, to be fair. Man, being poor sucks.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you ever been there.
Spagonia? It's like spaghetti town.
I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle.
I guess he's in a pickle, I guess.
He'll tell you everything about the area and make you on a scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they?
I mean, yeah, they've been in a bunch of games.
Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I rest my eyes and
Ding, you know, don't fall asleep. That is why you have a stun gun. Every time I try to sleep, you stun me like, ah! Right in the testes.
There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time.
I have like 2, but that would be very weird. Oh.
What is bright red book? Oh, Jack, this reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman.
Maybe he egged in it, what do I know?
Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and the recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette.
Or, I don't know. Maybe Eggman isn't as bad as you guys think he is. I assume maybe not.
You may not be wrong.
Is it like the book of his writing the glorious stories of his life trying to murder Sonic and steal the Chaos Emeralds?
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't be want to clean up all this mess either.
What am I even hired for? And isn't my... Well, then again, as a conductor, cleaning is not part of the job per se, but this is a special job. Man, I'm just a whining little bitch.
Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yes, probably for the best.
Okay, I think I clicked on everything, so... We're gonna talk with Vector.
Did you bring any meat from each shop? I may be a butcher about to confiscate my meat cleaver before going on the train. That's if I'm using my huge humongous cock.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
Yeah, that's probably is not the wisest move. I mean, then again, knife to see you, I guess.
I'm a man of authenticity.
Authenticity. I can't even say the word now.
Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think that you had a knife on you. You definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. We have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first?
But I already looked around. There's nothing more I can look at, right?
A fancy poem.
How about a poem about trains?
Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's track.
The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there is my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one.
Huh? Can I take orders?
A poem about this. My stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for eggs I received are scrambled when asked for my eggs, sonny.
Wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train. What kind of train are you? No eggs? But then again, in this economy, eggs are expensive.
Shadow's supposed to walk for the library car before going to the saloon car. I shall left the library car and locked the door on this way out. Got to be
This is unlocked, though.
We should.
Add it to inventory. Oh, okay. I guess. We don't have enough.
Hey, please, I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show me a menu to me?
Come on, Dinger.
I'm mean.
And you're
I thought I could trust you. You made a fool out of me.
Look, Dinger, you made him a fool. Come on, Dinger, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what cost?
Yeah, this character is all over the fucking place. Like, what am I?
I may be a butcher, but the confiscating my meat cleaver.
Okay, so it's just repeating the same. And I can't interrogate them. Let's see if I can check on this. Oh, I can look at this. Okay, so we have the map. That's the desk over there. The other, we have shears, lots of shelves. Can't really see anything. Okay, so it's just I mean, Rogue was looking for something, right? But what and where? That's the question. Oh! Yeah, ignore me. Ignore my very existence, please.
Wow, I wish I could stop and take look at all of these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little pig wouldn't hurt. Scavenged for all the books tile exceedingly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on the shelf is alphabetically ordered. But this one, the Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide to Mirage Express, the train with current. Why on earth would they have a manual there? Suspicious. Do you think so? I found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, now we have all the clues we have.
So you two, you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your ability.
Alibis, you've been called.
Ding and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, will you start with you? Why do you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We are prepared to present the evidence of the...
Oh, that easy. I got bored.
I mean, yeah.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoyed being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon cars. I figured I'd go check it out.
It's going to be lined up with information we gathered from Knuckles.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it's just like, you know what, fuck this. La 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 la.
Then that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said immediately you started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Esbjörn started reading, it doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
As we don't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
Oh yeah, reading some weird porn there. Yeah, I can see that, you scumbaloid.
What kind of things do you think I read?
Something dirty.
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Could you help me out?
Alright, Dinger, what book do we...
Why do I talk to me like I'm third person perspective?
A manual, if Esbjörn was reading instructions. What argument could it possibly have to support this?
Oh no, oh fuck, I forgot I need to play the game as well. Ring, ring, rings. Whee! Oh my god, a bounce. Okay, what happened there? Oh, that's a thing. Whee! They're throwing shurikens. Okay, I got enough rings. Morning. Well, it's working. Big, brilliant Sonic idea. Dingy's dream gear. Oh man, it's luckily I use my name Dingy rather than something else.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in their incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail is normal like you, SBO.
Hey now, I'm a rock star.
Calm down, Victor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Esbjörn.
Oh man, Vector is such a chud, man. He's caring for his friends. He's a wingman.
The butcher and the poet, friendship can't form anywhere.
Yeah, why would that be weird? You know? Friendship can reach over boundaries.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual.
Dinger, if you don't mind.
Could you ask us some questions about the manual? Just flip a page and ask why.
Oh, I see.
Quiz SB about the manual to who read it. Which page should I quiz him on?
97.
Okay, what efficiency and extremely accurate technology was installed assisting keeping trays spotless?
Robotic arms. During event, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conduct said the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
Yeah, that is... You know when people say like, oh, they come to take our jobs. This is what actually more or less happening. It is because they automation in general is just increasing. And yeah, that was going on most of the time, so...
The robotic arm can also detect weapon or explosive being brought on the train and ensure passenger safety.
See, I guess ace the question. Dinger, hit him with another one.
231.
What is the Mirror Express cancellation policy?
No refunds and you will be charged as a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Yeah, the person who made this room must have been over 65.
Yeah, probably.
Last one, Dinger. Let's see if we can go through free or free. Should have picked it last. What was in the support the conductor duties and his general train obligation?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot but can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Did I pass your little test?
No. Then I don't know if
I hate to say it, but no. That's a good thing. You passed.
cleared your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and yapped, said no to my face. Now I wish you would riddle with fleas.
Did it as a rhyme a curse?
What? Is it gonna curse me for that? Oh my god.
You clearly read the manual. Those answers felt far too specific to be guesses.
And you both a nerd to question my butter like that. We want to be supporting folks who read?
I have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
But don't forget that he can read minds-ish, and you know the answers, so yeah. That is really dumb.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we... SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one who saw you reading?
What about Rogue? Yeah, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true,
And Shadow went through, right?
and we have evidence of back it up. Dingier?
You always put me on the spot.
Ah! Okay, Dingier, think we could have a piece of evidence linked to some... Blah, blah.
That one?
Shadow's luck? Please pray tell what has to do with anything.
We're up, Dingier. Let's get our argument together.
Oh no, the thinking capstone, man. So bouncy. Oh god, this is... I need to focus, because... The colors make me kind of dizzy for some reason. Puke green and purple is... sexy. Nice. Then again, it's the kind of punk colors I kind of like, you know, in cyberpunk, but here it makes me like, ugh.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I am now beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Really? Oh man. Is that why the Florida people are so good at games, man? You know, all the crocodiles there.
SPO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing but Shadow returns. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SPO was full of seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SPO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see.
I can sense SPL's desperation here, defending argument that he was reading the entire time he's at AC. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then, at the moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SPO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SPO in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Dingy. One that I would love for SPO to solve. You gotta believe me. Yep.
A cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was involved with my book and didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
But the thing is, Rogue was there, she got through and all of that. Why wouldn't SPO be able to do that?
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SPO.
And I just hear something. I'm not dead yet. Send an ambulance though.
If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't.
Why doesn't it seem right to me? Tails definitely feel like he's on something, but I don't see it. Was SPO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish not notice? What should I do?
I mean, if you looked on the map of the library car, you could see like there was a spot where it like shelves in front. I guess if you sit inside there, you could definitely miss someone.
I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence showed that Shadow and Esper couldn't have seen one another?
And like my thoughts in order.
I know, thinking. Yeah, because I assume that's the thing, that because where they were sitting, Espio... my ass. So I'm just gonna... Oh, sweaty ass, sweaty ass, sweaty ass. So I was gonna assume that they passed by, or rather, Shadow passed by. Oh my god. Oh! Yes! There we go. Whew. Close by.
The library map. Oh, I see.
See the exit? They're right across from one another in a straight path.
Yeah, so if setting like there, because there's a shelf in the way there as well, it's easy to miss.
Shadow walked down the straight path. There's where Esper and Shadow couldn't have seen each other.
Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could have been Shadow not see him?
Well, I mean there.
Interesting, there was it in my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. Brr.
Okay, Croc.
It confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Esper couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because the bookcase is in...
Yeah. I mean, they could probably, you know, because there was still, you know, space between. But yeah, that would definitely block the view.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense when you mention Shadow's return, Espio. There's no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you believe me now.
The alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all the questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated!
Oh, yeah.
Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash it for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow.
Oh?
You think the door to the next car is open? And he must have kept it open when we passed through earlier.
I mean, we have the lock, so yeah.
Then that's our clue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give him a heck. And if you need any meat chopped, say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose, while doors kept in locked. Tick-tock, tick-tock, goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I feel pretty confident our detective abilities were really doing this.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see what's next. Coming! Still look at great books a little longer.
The mystery calls.
Okay, the investigation continues.
Indeed. The train is gambling a little bit. Cool.
All this stuff getting heavy. Oh, dump what I don't need.
I'll dump what I don't need. Oh.
Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they'd seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you.
Oh, please don't let that be my legacy.
The microwave master. I mean, this could be worse.
This is right, folks. I brought up you a lot. Care to explain?
Tell him, Rogue. We're gonna need help.
Please.
Alright. I've been hunting for treasures rumored to be stored here on the train.
The treasure? They certainly tell me about treasures on the interview.
Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell what it is, Rogue. Alright. It's Faber Chow Egg.
Well, that sounds extravagant. That sounds expensive.
Oh, please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple girls. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything is well taken care of. She roped me in the hunt immediately. I stayed here for a while. She searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Faberg is here in this train car, locked in a safe.
Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here?
And what did you manage to find, Rogue? Well, why don't you both take a look? Oh, I found a train blueprint in the library car with a safe code written. At the score of a lifetime.
A train's blueprint? Please, Rogue, let us see that.
Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance.
What kind of problem? Why would I help if you have a... You're gonna be sassy, I will be sassy back.
The elevator behind the security guard leads right to the room, holding the Faberge egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access code. We need a plan to get that code to see the user elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help.
So you want us to help steal the Faberge egg?
Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture.
Oh, Lanokir must be influencing her decision here. A rat or breaking rule must be refreshing for a princess.
I mean, she's a princess. She's literally royal. Literally existing by being a princess or royal is breaking the rules.
Dinger, do you have an opinion on this?
Time for 5-finger discount.
Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Dinger are in. Okay, let's get that Faberge egg.
That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan.
Oh.
Oh, but what have we gotten ourselves into?
It's like the Italian job, but more like the egg job.
Access to the Faberge egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has access card. Do we
distract the card?
Distract them? Perfect. We all charming enough for that to work.
That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Thing is, everyone okay? I never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment.
Well, to be honest, I don't know either.
I'm gonna be in a casino. My poker face needs work.
Okay, who's distracting this security guard?
Rogue, I guess.
Of course I'll distract him. Who could resist my feminine charms?
Not sure how effective your charm will be on a show.
Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think this over. Tails?
Sure could be the distraction.
I don't like the way he said that. Veto. And with Blaze.
I really could do it.
Aw.
We should be chosen.
Okay, we're gonna go with Blaze then. Obviously, last one.
Think you could do it? Distract the card, Blaze?
In my life, I never let a single person down. I would falter.
Great. Her voice was stoic. I have chills.
Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction?
Ask the shower about their partner and kids. And the claw machine is stuck.
Who puts a claw machine in a casino?
I mean, that's gamble, if anything, right?
This worked great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the card distracted, Rogue, how will you get the access card?
Pick their pocket?
I'll snatch access card, no problem. The Chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent, we can count on you, Rogue.
Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get the Blaze out of there. Dingy, what's your plan?
Pretend you're a Blaze. Push the... Say there's a drink over it.
Absolutely, I can't think of nothing worse. Despicable, I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it.
Hey, then without God distracted, we'll head out to the elevator.
Wow, that's cruel. There's a glass without the trade. No! Travesty, the world is on fire.
And just like that, we'll make it an elevator inside we.
Pulse on apple cider?
No, that's a proper victory.
No, I lost the security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling?
Hi-fi each of them.
And those arms are claws. I'm not touching him. My hi-fis aren't giving away willy-nilly. They ought to be cherries.
Oh god.
I don't think my hands would survive a hi-fi from them. Let's rethink it. What about with the
Tie them.
My shoes don't have the laces. Does anyone know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no.
I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it.
I'm gonna step in here with this. Let's think something else.
Man, why do I manage to pick like all of them but the last one? Because these sound reasonable, but this is a fucking Sonic game. Nothing is reasonable here.
I should be able to disengage them, just I need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking well and the arms are tightening their grip.
Oh my. Cry and hope they sympathize?
Tails managed to do it.
Darling, I'm hoping to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up with the elevator.
Oh my. What? Is this fucking Fort Knox? All this fucking gold? Rich people, man.
I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude.
Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and this was executed to perfection.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our replies. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Faberge egg. Hehe. Sacre bleu.
But you know what? I'm gonna cut for now. I'm gonna continue on next time and see what much else we have left. We don't have super much left, I think. So we're gonna see that with the next part. So thank you everyone. See you later.